Hi there, I am from the Carroll County Veterinary Clinic here in Westminster, Maryland, and today I wanted to go over how to trim your pet's nails when you're at home. One of the first things you want to do is make sure you have a good quality nail trimmer. These are the kind that I prefer and we use here at the clinic. They are good heavy duty. They can be used for either small dogs, large dogs, or cats, so you can use the same ones for everything. They're nice and sharp so that you can get a good cut the first time and you don't have to splinter or break the nail as you are cutting. Always make sure that if you have a pet who may jump or move or wiggle, if you need some assistance, you can have a second person to help you hold. If you have a pet that is pretty good and won't move very much for you, you can do this on your own. This is our patient today. His name is Phineas, and he's a 1.5-year-old golden retriever mix. When you are doing a nail trim, it is important that you get as good of a view of the toenail as possible. So moving away any hair that may be in the way so you can see the full nail and see what you are doing. That way you have less of a chance of quicking them, which is hitting that vein that goes through the toenail. If you pull the hair back out of the way, you can see on clear nails, you can see that quick. On dark nails you cannot, so you just go very, very slowly to cut them. But on him, it is very dark back here, and the quick ends right about here. So all this extra after that is what you can take off when you do trim the nail. So when trimming the nail, once you have the nail pulled back and you can see that quick and see where you want to trim. So the quick goes to here. So with him we only want to take the points. So hold to the side and take a quick snip. You can look in the very middle of the toenail, and if you see a dot, which I see here in the middle of his nail, that means I'm getting close to that quick, and that is where I want to stop. If you do go any farther, you will make them bleed. So we will do the same thing. Good boy, good boy, good boy. With this nail, so I'm going to move the fur out the way, go to the side, quick snip, and again, right in the middle here, there is that dot, and that's where we will stop trimming. If you do go a little far, all you have to do is, if you don't have any of the quick stop, which is what we use in veterinary clinics at home, you can use cornstarch. I've heard all kinds of things like baking soda, putting their toenail on a block of hard soap to try to get it to stop bleeding. So any of those things you may try and see if it works. A quick nail will stop. It's just a small area that will bleed, so it will stop. So anything you can do to try to get it to stop obviously quicker. And don't forget the side ones, they're called the dew claws. Some dogs only have them in the front, some dogs have them front and back, and some dogs don't have them anywhere. So you always want to be sure to check. If you have a dark nail, you can do what I'm doing here. Go little by little until you see that dot in the center, and that's where you stop. So with dark nails, you just do a little bit at a time, and then you can kind of judge from the toe beside of it how much to take off the next nail. And you just go a little bit at a time until you see that dot in the center. Thank you for watching this short video clip. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you have any questions, please never hesitate to call your veterinarian. Thank you.